Zootopia has a secret.
Whoa, did I just see fish going into a saw blade? That is maddening for a world with talking animals. Forget the seal eating the fish in the foreground. They're going to the chopper. Hello again. Just like last time we covered a Zootropolis trailer, I'm at some sort of home away from home. And this time I literally had just stepped on a cruise. I'm on a 5-day holiday, and then this comes out. So let's get back to it, shall we? Finally, we have Disney's final trailer for Zootropolis 2, and there is a lot of meat on the bones this time. This movie's marketing has been a slow drip of content from that first green screen metaphor trailer the first time round, to slowly giving us just more of the city and animal world that is Zootropolis. But this one, I mean, it took me 7 minutes to finish reacting to this trailer.
Any idea where you want to start?
Yeah! Breathe it in.
I feel like this trailer is sharing way too much. We've just passed halfway through the trailer. I feel like I'm just seeing every beat. I mean, I know Disney's desperate for a good movie. Man, is it just selling all of it. I heard this was actually going to be a big trailer. There's something big to see. Maybe it's just because it had so much stuff in it. Huh. And I wasn't pausing for thought that long. This is like that definitive final trailer where they're just showing you and selling you on everything. And maybe that's just marketing from Disney nowadays. They have had a long, bad run of movies, so they just want to show you 40% of the movie. But most as well of the things we saw were really just full-on extensions of all the other scenes we've seen in prior trailers. And it looks pretty good, for the most part. The things you want to see out of a Zootropolis sequel is typically big new biomes and directions with animals. You've of course got Ki Kwan up front with the snake, and since the marketing from the very start has been going on the whole, he's not actually that bad, this final trailer really rolls it out to you. And from there, you know the plot. They're undercover, but also they're helping the good bad guy. The rest of the biomes, when you actually see them, look good and nice. You've got this marshy underwater area, where I think the best bits are clearly when they're actually underwater.
Eyes on them! In pursuit!
That's nice, that's fun. I want to see more of that, of course. And up top, all I have is just more existential animal questions, like the fish.
Zootopia has a secret.
Whoa, did I just see fish going into a saw blade? That is maddening for a world with talking animals. Forget the seal eating the fish in the foreground. They're going to the chopper. There's also a couple other squeaks of interesting exploration, like commentary on lizards in this universe. If it's not predators and prey, it's a lizard thing, which I guess lines up with the snakes.
Reptiles ain't that different.
Classic, nice. When do you ever hear about those water lizards adapted? I like it. And I like good and standard. And a little bit of lizard commentary, I guess. Oh, right, I like it. Possibly some connection to the elements, if it's not biomes by themselves, with the book that the snake is holding.
Snakes aren't the bad guys. I have to set things right.
I mean, we always knew this from all of the marketing. I hope this doesn't take long to reveal for the movie. He's holding a book in his hand full of the 4 elements. I guess that's the city. Alright. And then beyond that, there's occasionally classicer jokes with standard animals we know, like the sheep.
Parrots! Whoa! Beautiful!
Oh, okay, I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. I bet that was all from a single montage, wasn't it? I mean, I know it was a montage in the trailer, but none of that was plot relevant, was it? Oh well, I can enjoy it still. And hey there, thank you for making it to the halfway mark of this video. Come subscribe for more trailer reactions. Please not while I'm on a cruise. I was meant to have videos scheduled over this time. Nonetheless, uploads every 1 to 2 days. Alright, cheers.
My family will finally be able to come home.
My family will finally be able to come home. Did they build this city on snake territory and banish them? Or slightly rarer ones with the water-running lizard guy? Nice. The joke is still, though, that he looks silly, so it's quite a standard joke in that way. But nice, new territory. Other than all these new interesting directions they're going, this movie also feels very familiar. And maybe it is because it's only number 2, and the world and characters they have themselves are each beloved in their own way. I was surprised how much of the first movie appears in the second movie.
Of course.
Oh. They always manage to sneak in the gazelle, don't they? I'd argue it's a stretch, that same police officer always gets to do something relevant, but hey, what a blessed life they have to be so involved. Not just from, like, the leopard cat police officer dancing to the gazelle that's touring back again, I guess, but even just, like, the shrew mafia boss.
We've checked the perimeter, snoop a little, we find nothing, we bail.
Actually, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting... I mean, I guess they're from the same city, but I feel like I'm seeing too many of the same characters again. Oh well. It's the familiar before we get to the unfamiliar, I'm sure. I'm surprised that still needs to stick around. And I think, to me, there's something that holds me a little bit back on the drive for really sinking my teeth into this movie and thinking it's just more of a nice, typical, standard sequel. The first, they were cops. The second, they're undercover cops. That'll do, you know? In the same ways that the original movie is not the high-end, bestest Disney movie, I think this is not a high-end Disney sequel, but by no means offensive or terrible. Might even have some great emotional beats, as hinted by a couple of cinematic shots. An emotional scene. Good. How emotional are they getting with this?
Judy!
Nick!
That might need a little bit of a retake. That Nick was not very convincing to me. And no more answers to the mystery of that super scary extra species in the middle from the first green screen metaphor trailer. Love that. So there is actually a nice bit of mystery, but marketing-wise, I'm only whelmed, and maybe that's good. With a lineup like Wish and Strange World and Lilo and Stitch, Snow White, maybe being whelmed is actually more than okay. I'm not as gripped by this movie as I would be with other Disney originals or sequels, to be honest, but I don't think I'm seeing any particular red flags other than that it may be being fairly samey to the first movie, to the point it doesn't hit as such a strong and novel experience like the first one was. Ironically, on the cruise I'm on, while, this all dropped actually, they're broadcasting the live-action Lilo and Stitch film on a big projector out on the top deck. So no matter where I go, I guess I just can't avoid the Disney train. Boat. I'm not on a Disney cruise, I should clarify. Even still, beyond that, I haven't got a loud, explosive reaction to really say to this one.
Baby, keep the music playing.
I love the little otter guy though, he was lovely.
Playing.
Because whether it was just the announcement, the green screen metaphor, or just the normal, standard clip reveals, there's something about this particular prompt that just leaves me a little bit only okay. And I don't see a massive amount of uproar around this movie, but I would expect once it's out on streaming, it'll get a good chunk of numbers, classic family film, and then might get semi-forgotten in 6 years' time until we get a third movie. That's kind of where I see it. Some sort of middle-of-the-road, but inoffensive, is where this Disney franchise now seems to be going.
1, 2. I got up to 2. Call a partner meeting.
Okay, yeah, he screams like that, that's fine.
I want the fox and that rabbit.
Oh, I bet they had to work on the enunciation for that line. And that's fine too. Love the story behind Ki Kwan. I just hope it turns out that this undercover story really has some fangs to it. Because even after 7 minutes, I'm kind of just thinking more of the same. And I'm not just saying that, because I've got other things to do once I'm outside this room again. But whatever the case, I'll end it off there, shall I? For now, my name's been Daz. Thank you very much for reaching the end of this short little trailer reaction. Do tell me your thoughts now that we've seen even more of Zootopia 2, if you wish. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and more. I'll read them while on a lovely little sun deck, chair, bench, thing, whatever they're called. I'm not used to going on holiday, clearly. And I shall see you all in a little bit. Cheerio!